Hey guys, it's Maple here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a music video. But I'm not going to make a whole music video because that would take forever. So I'm working on a MET part, so yeah, you can watch me do that. So first off, obviously you'll need a camera. I'm holding this camera, but I'm using this camera because it's more professional. So it doesn't really matter what kind of camera you have, even if you use like a phone or iPad or whatever, as long as the camera records and it works. And you want to, well, you want to have another device or something, yeah, to play the music on, because you're gonna need to sync up the music with the characters or whatever, whoever is singing, or even if they're not singing, it's still good to know what the lyrics are. First, you gotta figure out what the lyrics are. You gotta match up those lyrics, or if you have like an idea of, well, if you have an idea of like what the film is gonna be like, then just set up for that. So let's see what my part is. So this map is by Sky Webkins, and I have part 4. So let's see. Okay, so that's the first line, is there's a maniac out in front of me. So I already have it set up here, but so I have like those guys, which is Knight and Noelle and Nightshade and Harley. They're all in our whole thing. They're the characters, they're bad guys, and so maniac, it works. So, and then I have Jack Frost here. He's the one with 2 blue eyes instead of 1, which is Noelle has only 1. And he's gonna be the main singer. Typically you want to keep the same, same character singing throughout the song. If it's multiple, that's fine, but you don't want to make it too confusing. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna have him sing that line, or part of the line, which is there's a maniac, and then this is why I have it on a box. He sings there's a maniac as I play the music, and so I'll play the music and then he'll sing it, and then I will move the box so it's smooth, like that, to show them, and that's for the part out in front of me, because they're in front of him. Okay, so I did the first part. Just some tips. It's good to practice before you even hit record, to practice doing that, like, you'll practice doing it as if it were recording, and then you do that. But then, by the way, try not to copy exactly what I'm doing, because the point of music videos is they're supposed to be creative, they're supposed to be you. It's fine if you use something similar to this, because that's pretty common, so, but, yeah. The point of music videos is to do what your style is. Another thing, when you're thinking about what you're going to do next, or you're setting up, make sure you turn off the camera, because the battery will die, and then you have to do it another time. I speak from personal experience. Another tip is you should always have the lyrics in front of you. So you may listen to the song and think that you know what the lyrics are, but then you actually find out later on after you upload it that the lyrics are wrong, and that, no. Because especially when you're doing the music video, like, based off of the actual song, and you're doing it to the lyrics, but then you get the lyrics wrong, then it's embarrassing. So always have the lyrics in front of you, because, like, for example, let's see, zoom in here. Mephistopheles, I don't know what that is, so I'm gonna look it up first before I do anything, because I've never even heard of that before. So, turns out it's a fictional character, and it was a demon type thing. So, yeah, that's very helpful to know that it's a demon, because that makes all the difference. Okay, for the next part, it says, got an angel on my shoulder, and Mephistopheles. So you know, like shoulder angels. So there's like the good angel and then the bad angel. I think that's what they're talking about here because they're talking about angels and like an angel and a devil or demon thing. So I don't know what I'm gonna do for that. So it always takes planning. You should always plan beforehand, which I don't really plan beforehand for maps because they're really short. But you typically should do that. So I figured it out. I'm going to have him singing, and then I will add in Phoenix as the angel on one side of him. So I'm gonna like have her appear next to him, and then I'm going to have Night appear next to him because he's the most demon of my characters. She's like the most angel-like because she's so sweet. So yeah. By the way, I forgot to say this, but always clean up before you do the actual recording, because you don't want to have a bunch of trash and stuff behind them. That's like my least favorite part about recording, is you have to clean up. Luckily this area was already clean, so I mean there are parts in a room that aren't clean, which is why I'm using over here. So yeah. And also, some cameras, they tend to cut off a little early, like as soon as you hit the record button, they cut off earlier than you expect. So just make sure that it doesn't do that. So wait a couple seconds before you turn it off or before you turn it on, so you don't accidentally cut out their singing, because then it'll just kind of cut out during the music video and then it will be off and the timing will be like way off. The next part is Mama raised me good, Mama raised me right. And I don't have his mom as a plush, so I'm gonna use Noelle. And I took off her necklace because in this she's not gonna be acting as Noelle, she's gonna be acting as his mom. So I'm only gonna show one eye because the blue eye, brown eye thing, it's not very common it's like very rare, especially for like wolves, so I'm only gonna show one eye. Okay, so the main point of this music video, it's called Love Runs Out, and so love, hearts. I did a bunch of paper hearts, they're all white because I don't know where the colored paper is. There's a lot of them. So I'm gonna put them up on the wall and use that as a background, because if you want a music video to look great, you gotta put a lot of work into it. So that's what I did. I also may have gotten a paper cut in the process, but that's okay.
Sorry, you'll know why in a second.
She's gonna help me put up these hearts because there's a lot of them.
Okay.
And yeah, I just asked for help. So.
In my English class, teacher was like, "Have some candy," and so I got this amazing sucker. It's so yummy. And then I pull it out of my mouth, and it cuts the roof of my mouth. And it still kind of hurts. So I can't just leave it in my mouth. I have to, like, not let it touch the roof of my mouth.
This isn't a vlog, sore. Zoe. Okay.
Just saying.
Okay, so that's basically it. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Bye.
I'm not gonna.